Hey guys, EthanStudios here, and lately I've had a lot of questions from you guys regarding what actually happened when I disappeared from YouTube for almost 6 months. Today, I thought I'd finally explain what happened when I was gone. 6 months ago today, I left for a vacation. Episode 3 of Huntdown had been uploaded, and Episode 4 was scheduled to go up not long after. About 5 days into my vacation, I got an alert on my phone that a wildfire had started in my town. The fire was about 20 miles away from my neighborhood, and I figured they'd have it out by the end of the day. As the day went on, things got worse, and the fire continued to spread. Later that evening, as we returned to our hotel, we got the news. The fire had hit our neighborhood and burned right through it. It didn't stop there. We spent the whole night watching the news in our hotel as we saw that fire rip through our town. As you can imagine, I was pretty sad. My family considered ending our vacation early and flying home. Upon further consideration, we decided to stay. The National Guard was in town and wasn't letting anyone near the burn zones, so if we went back, we wouldn't have anywhere to stay. So we tried to enjoy the rest of our vacation, and 6 days later, we flew home. Our neighborhood was blocked off for the next 3 weeks, so during the meantime, my family crashed at my grandparents' house. While staying there, we received news from the fire department that our home was actually still standing. When we were allowed to enter our neighborhood again, we drove in, and what they said was true. Our home was still standing. 90% of the homes around us had burned down, but ours was still there. It was a miracle. The house had sustained some burn damage to the garage, and everything inside took some heavy smoke damage. Upon further inspection, we realized that it was still going to be a while before we could move back in. Funny story, we actually had a meat freezer in the garage, and because of the fire, our power was out for over a month. So that freezer full of meat just sat there. It was the worst smell I have ever experienced. Kind of a crazy story. It took a little while, but we finally got a construction company to begin work on our house. In the meantime, we had to find a place to stay. Almost every rental house in town had been taken at this point, so we ended up staying in a hotel. We moved into the hotel in late August, and we were stuck in there for 2 months. As you can imagine, that was pretty rough. It's not something I'd like to ever experience again. Near the end of October, we were lucky enough to actually move into a rental house. I finally got a room again, and this meant that I could begin the road to returning to YouTube. In November, we began to receive some money from insurance, and that meant I could start buying Lego sets again and begin the long and tedious road to replacing my entire Lego collection. In case you guys didn't already, all of my Legos have to go. The ABS plastic actually absorbed a lot of the smoke smell, and there's no way to clean it. Luckily, insurance will replace all of them. It's just a matter of me purchasing and rebuilding every single set. From there, I bought the hunted sets once again, and a few others that I needed for filming. Near the end of November, work on Huntdown resumed, and now I am very close to finishing the season. As of today, we are still in the rental house, but we are planning on getting back in my normal house by my birthday, which is February 7th. By then, I'll have been out of my house for almost 7 months. That's crazy. Anyways, that's just what happened. I felt like it would be appropriate to fully explain to you guys why I was gone for so long. Thank you so much for your patience and support. That means so much to me. 2019 is going to be a much better year for me and for my channel. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys are able to understand my situation a little better. For those that are still watching, you guys are the best. Have a great day.